is long and boring. No one can lift a damn thing. It's full of charts and facts and figures and instructions for dancing. But I love it when you read to me, and you can read me anything. The book of love has music in it. In fact, that's where music comes from. Some of it's just transcendental, some of it's just really dumb. But I love it when you sing to me, and you can sing me anything. The book of love is long and boring and written very long ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped boxes and things we're all too young to know. But I love it when you give me things, and you ought to give me wedding rings. You ought to give me wedding rings.
My very first memory of Bianca was when we met at a party. She was a friend of a friend, and I remember dancing to some party jams. That's pretty much my first memory.
My first memory of Andy is meeting him at the party where we met, and he was having a great time chatting with all his friends and hosting the party.
It's a little bit of a blurry first memory. Might have been some drinks before that first memory, but there's been a lot of very clear ones since then.
I would say that night I knew I liked Andy. He just seemed like a cool guy. Definitely wanted to get to know him a little bit better. Started asking, his friends about him and sort of wanted to know more.
The best thing about Bianca is that she just always owns it. She knows what she's doing. She's in control and in charge, and I mean that in the best way possible. She has herself together, and she always rocks it.
I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think about what I like best about Andy is that he's a very compassionate person and cares a lot about people.
I love the way Bianca supports me when I'm at my low points, and she just sort of knows and can sort of see in my face and can tell when I need that support.
Andy makes me a better person by balancing me out. He often keeps me calm if I'm not so calm, and he also often knows sort of what I need before I even know what I need.
Bianca makes me a better person in a lot of ways. She's a very good person, and she, encouraged me to save water and save energy. She encourages me to eat more vegetables, or helps me eat more vegetables and exercise. And volunteer, and she does all that stuff that definitely, you know, one thing I really like about her is that she makes me a better person. Yeah.
Like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay, I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while, 'cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
So my favorite quirk about Bianca is that she's the sweetest girl, but she can get really sassy, and I love to see when she gets that kind of sassiness going and someone crosses her. It's hilarious. Anyone who knows her knows that about her. It's really cute.
What drives me crazy about Andy is sometimes I'd say I have to repeat myself a couple times, but you know, he generally gets it after a couple mentions, I'd say.
I mean, like the biggest thing, like the most that we ever get in fights is like if she hasn't had something to eat in a long time, then she gets crabby. But I know that she's just crabby because she hasn't had something to eat. So you give her something to eat and then she's fine. So, I mean, I'm a very techie, you know, I think one thing we're really different is that I love techie stuff. I love TV and movies and stuff, and she likes that stuff too, but I think we're different. We have very different tastes in some of it too. And but yeah, I mean, she still supports me. I help her figure out how to run things, and she lets me get, you know, the toys I want every once in a while.
It's a beautiful night, we're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go. No one will know. Oh, come on, girl.
One of the things I love most about Andy is that he's really willing to walk with me pretty much anywhere, and I mean that both figuratively and literally.
One of the things I love most about Bianca is that just, you know, she's just got such an all-around, she's just like all around so great. Like people meet her and they just really like her, and she's just, you know, she's fun and she's pretty and she's smart and she's just the full package. So I would say like one thing I really like about her is or you know, love about her is that she's just is like that full package.
I love the way he gives me a kiss every night before he goes to sleep and gives me a kiss every morning when we wake up.
So one of my favorite memories with Bianca is right after we got engaged and we had our birthday trip to Montreal, and we had a great time the whole weekend, but we went out, I think it was on her actual birthday, her 30th birthday, and we went, they have a fireworks competition there every year, and so we went out, and it's kind of, the fireworks go out over this amusement park or kind of carnival, and we brought a picnic out there, and we had wine and cheese, and we sat and watched these fireworks, and that was a very good memory.
Montreal was a really special trip because it happened right after we got engaged, or actually that morning that we got engaged, we were leaving for Montreal. And we got up there and just really enjoyed our time there. We celebrated both of our birthdays there. We went to a show. We cruised the city, walked around, got lots of miles on our legs those days. It was a lot of fun.
I rely on Bianca for a lot of things, but to keep my life organized and to keep me sane and to, make sure that we're always doing stuff and moving forward and don't get stuck in a rut. And so I rely on Bianca especially to, keep my life organized and keep me sane.
I rely on him to be my partner. I think it's really important, and we do a good job at being each other's partner, I think.
I knew I wanted to marry Bianca when, I think that it never got old. Like, I never got annoyed with her. I think that in previous relationships, you got to a point where people just bugged you or just got harder and harder, and with Bianca, it never got there. It just was always easy and it was always fun, and I just knew at some point that was how it was going to be, and so that meant that, we should get married.
I knew I wanted to marry Andy when I just started seeing our future together. I knew there was nobody else that I wanted to be with.
Forever could never be long enough for me to feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me. If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you. You wear white and I wear out the words I love you, and you're beautiful. Now that the wait is over, and love has finally showed her my way.
So Bianca, on this day, I just want to say I love you, and I'm excited to go through the next stage in our life, and thanks for being with me through it all. And let's keep having fun, and let's bring on the next thing.
So Andy, my message to you today is that I love you very much, and we've already had an amazing 3 years together. We have lots of memories already in our short time together, and I look forward to building many, many more memories together and living our lives to the fullest.
Hello again, it's you and me. Kinda always like it used to be. Sipping wine, killing time, trying to solve life's mysteries. How's your life? It's been a while. God, it's good to see you smile. I see you reaching for your keys, looking for a reason not to leave. If you don't know if you should stay, if you don't say what's on your mind, baby, just breathe. There's nowhere else tonight we should be. You wanna make a memory. I dug up this old photograph. Look at all the hair we had. It's bittersweet to hear you laugh. Your phone is ringing, I don't wanna ask if you go. Now I'll understand if you stay. Hey, I got a plan. You wanna make a memory. You wanna steal a piece of time.